We are going to talk about the best ACs available in India, and while I could only get 4 ACs from LG, Panasonic, Samsung and Voltas installed for this video, I will also talk about why I didn't go for brands like Daikin. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and all of these ACs are the latest 3-star 1.5 ton inverter models launched in 2024, but if you go for a 1 ton model or a 5-star model from these brands, you should still expect a similar set of features, so let's check out which one is the best. Before we get to the ACs, let's talk about their warranties, and LG, Panasonic, Samsung and Daikin all have similar warranty models where they are offering 1-year warranty on the product, 5-year warranty on the PCB and 10 years warranty on the compressor. Voltas also offers 1 and 10-year warranty on the product and the compressor, but I wasn't able to find them stating any warranties for their PCBs. All of the ACs in this video cost around 37,000 rupees, but the Voltas is around 5,000 rupees cheaper. All of the models which I bought are 3-star ACs, and you may think that why not go for a 5-star AC, and the answer is that it may take you about 8 to 10 years in the cost of electricity savings to make up for the price difference, so unless you are going to run your AC all the time throughout the year, you may not see a serious financial benefit from going with a 5-star AC. I also have a 12 kW solar panel on my rooftop, and I am only consuming half of the electricity that I produce every month, so I can install many of these 3-star ACs before I even get an electricity bill. If you go with a 5-star AC, you may get up to 10% higher cooling capacity, which can be a more noticeable benefit, and brands like Panasonic and LG also offer a horizontal swing in their 5-star models, which they don't offer in their 3-star ones. I will link to all of the 3-star and 5-star models in the video description. LG, Samsung and Panasonic models offer AI functionality, but I really think that this is a gimmick because you don't really need artificial intelligence to control the AC compressor. There are very good reasons to buy these ACs, but AI is not one of them. All of these brands also mention special coatings that they have on their indoor and outdoor units, which is helpful for protection from corrosion, and all of these models use the R32 refrigerant, which is more environment friendly. I am going to talk about the cooling capacity of these ACs in watts, which is basically a measurement of how much heat an AC can remove, which can be specified in tons, watts or BTUs. Lastly, I am using all of these ACs without a stabilizer because they mention that they are stabilizer free, but all of these ACs have a range of voltage that can be tolerated by them, and if the fluctuation in your area is outside of this range, or if you have cognitive anxiety, you should get a stabilizer. I will link to this very good looking stabilizer in the video description. So let's talk about the LG's AC first, and the reason that I bought this is because it has a dual inverter and it offers other features like an anti-corrosion coating and an antibacterial filter. This AC has a rated cooling capacity of 4400 watts, but then it also has a Virat mode which runs the compressor at 110% with a maximum cooling capacity of 5000 watts. Having a dual inverter has a variety of benefits, including increased efficiency and reduced noise and vibrations, but with an ICR rating of 4, this is only very slightly more efficient than the other brands, so I am not sure if this is that important of a feature. But this is still a really good AC with nice coatings on both the indoor and outdoor units, and it has the best remote in my opinion. You can control its compressor capacity in percentages, so you can go from 40% to 110%, and it also has a diet mode which saves a lot of electricity. Overall, I really like this AC. It looks nice, it operates silently, and it cools very well, but there were features in other ACs that made me like them better. Now let's talk about the Panasonic AC, and it comes at a similar price as the LG model, but it also comes with Wi-Fi and a PM0.1 air filter. I didn't think that I would care for smart features, but you can control it from anywhere, so you can pre-cool your room before you even enter your home, and you can turn it off in case you forget to do that while exiting your room, so that alone makes it worth having. Then there are some useful monitoring tools for the energy consumption, and you can create profiles which also let you switch this AC off in between, so you can turn it on and off every hour, which can be very useful. I was skeptical about the smart functionality, but the app works really well. It is very easy to pair, its Google Home integration is very smooth, and I can just turn it on or off with my voice when I can't find the remote, so all of this made me value its smart features much more than I was thinking, and you don't even have to pay any additional amount for this, as this is actually slightly more affordable than the LG AC. Another feature here is a PM0.1 air filter which removes very small particles and bacteria, and if you are living in a pollution-filled city, this can be very helpful. This filter seems to be a big deal on their product page, and you may find people on the internet saying that this is as good as getting a free air purifier with your AC, but we only have this thin strip of this filter on its fins, which will probably not make as much of a difference as an air purifier. Its standard cooling capacity is the same as LG's maximum capacity at around 5000 watts, but it can also run at a high capacity mode at 5560 watts, so you can expect faster cooling. With its 7-in-1 convertible modes, you can run this from 40% to 110%, and it offers you the most steps in fine-tuning the compressor capacity. It only offers a vertical swing, but you can adjust the horizontal swing manually. One thing that sucks on the Panasonic AC is its remote. The remote and its buttons are very small and cheap feeling. You can easily mispress the buttons, and the only good thing about it is that it has a backlight on its screen, which isn't there on any of the other remotes. You also have to Google how to use this remote to turn the light on and off on this AC. Do hit the like button if you are finding this video to be helpful. These kinds of comparisons do take time and money to make, and I have to spend hours in getting the ACs installed. Finally, moving to the Samsung AC, I have to say that it really impressed me because of its design and smart connectivity. It has a large fan inside, which makes its indoor unit biggest in size, and that makes it feel more expensive. I also think that this is the best looking AC with the best display. It even checks the installation smartly by counting from 1 to 100 on its display. This also has a rated capacity of 5000 watts, but you can also run it at a maximum cooling capacity of 5600 watts with its 5-step convertible modes, which let you run it from 40% to 120%. It is also the only AC in this list that has an automatic horizontal swing, which can be very useful because you can also direct air to the sideways automatically. The remote that you get with it is also really nice with a big display. It has a very easily removable antibacterial filter on its top, and they even supplied white cement in the box to fix any holes in the wall during installation. Its smart connectivity features are on par with Panasonic. It showed up automatically on my Samsung phone, so pairing was actually instantaneous. In addition to controlling the AC and its swing, you can also monitor the room temperature with its sensor, and we have some really advanced features like welcome cooling, which will detect that you are coming to your home using GPS, and then it will automatically switch the AC on before you even arrive, so you will find the room to be pre-cooled. It can also turn off the AC automatically when you leave your house, and you can of course control this with your voice using Google Assistant or even Bixby if you feel like living that Samsung life. All of these features work on my Samsung phone, but they should also work similarly on other phones with the SmartThings app. Now my Voltas AC is a 1-ton model, but if you look at its 1.5-ton model, you'll see that it has a slightly lower cooling capacity than other ACs at 4800 watts. It does what you expect an AC to do. It has a dust filter that Voltas claims to be antimicrobial. It is an inverter AC that offers adjustable modes, but using its adjustable modes is kind of confusing as it jumps from convertible mode to non-convertible mode and then again to convertible mode with a higher capacity, and this can be quite confusing for some people. Its remote also feels cheap and doesn't offer information about the capacity that the AC is at in the adjustable modes. Let's also talk about the Daikin AC, and it is of course one of the best AC brands, but its weak point is lack of convertible options. It does adjust the capacity of its inverter compressor automatically according to the temperature, so it does run its compressor at variable capacities like other convertible ACs, and it is a great AC which is also very efficient, but the other ACs offer you a better manual control over their convertible options, and they also have smart features and a higher cooling capacity at the same price, so they can be a better choice. So overall, if you are looking for an AC that just delivers on the basics, or if you want to save some money, you can definitely go with the Voltas AC. It cools the room as nicely as other ACs, and there is nothing particularly bad about it except for the confusing capacity adjusting system. The LG AC would be my third choice because it just nails the basics down very nicely with a dual inverter and high efficiency. If you are not interested in these smart features, you don't care about the 10% extra cooling that other ACs offer, then this is a good choice. You also get the best remote with it. My second choice is the Panasonic AC because it has a really complete feature set with excellent cooling. Its smart features are useful and they work nicely, and the PM0.1 filter is also good to have. The best AC in today's list will have to be the Samsung for me, but by a very small margin over Panasonic. It just feels like it is built better than other ACs. It has auto horizontal swing, it has the best cooling capacity tied with Panasonic, and the smart features also work well. It was also cheaper than the LG and even the Panasonic AC. AC. If you don't care about the thin strip of PM 0.1 filter and if you don't like cheap feeling remotes, then Samsung is just the better choice, but if you really want that filter, then the Panasonic AC is there for you. You can actually get a very good air filter on any AC, but you will have to spend some money for it. I will link to all of these ACs and accessories in the video description. Let me know which AC you like the best in the comments. Do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe for more videos that are not about air conditioners. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.